All right, let's get right into it. When you think about retirement, you probably picture that old school world of company pensions and guaranteed checks for life. But what if the new way, this do it yourself system we have now, actually offers something way, way more valuable? Today, we're going to talk about how we've gone from a system of golden handcuffs to something that looks a whole lot more like real financial freedom. You hear this all the time, right? People get kind of nostalgic thinking about how our parents or grandparents had it made. The company took care of you from your first day to your last. It feels like it was a simpler, more secure time. But that's the real question, isn't it? Was that golden age really all it was cracked up to be? When you start to peel back the layers, you realize that all that supposed security, well, it came with a pretty hefty price tag that most of us tend to forget. And this is the heart of the problem. It was a system known as the golden handcuffs. The deal was pretty straightforward. You give one company 30, maybe 40 years of your life, and they'll give you a pension. But think about what that really means. It means you were literally shackled to that one job, giving up the freedom to change careers, the flexibility to move, all for a promise of security way down the line. So what's the first huge benefit of breaking out of those handcuffs? Well, it all starts with something we value so much today: genuine career freedom. Just look at this contrast. It's pretty stark. In the old system, if you left your job, you often lost your retirement. Poof, gone. You were completely locked in. But today, it's all about portability. Your 401k is your money, it's your asset, and it goes with you wherever you decide to go. And this is where the real power kicks in for you. You can take your 401k and jump to a better opportunity. You can negotiate for a much higher salary because you're not stuck. You can even decide to go out on your own and start a business. The bottom line is, you are just not locked into a job you might hate, all for the sake of that future check. Okay, so that freedom to move around leads to another massive, massive change. And trust me, this one is a game changer. It's the difference between just getting a paycheck and actually owning your wealth, something you can use to build a real legacy. This is a pretty shocking detail that a lot of people don't realize. A traditional pension was basically a use it or lose it deal. Once you and your spouse passed away, that income stream just stopped. The money didn't go to your kids, it didn't go to a charity you cared about, it just vanished. And this table just makes it crystal clear. With a pension, the company owns the money. With a 401k, you own the assets. That is huge. It means not only does it have the potential for massive growth, but it becomes part of your estate. It's something real that you can pass on to your children, creating true generational wealth. Okay, so we've covered career freedom and building a legacy, but the modern retirement is about so much more than just the money. It's about having the tools to design a life that's actually fulfilling. And there's this really great framework for thinking about this new chapter of life built around what are called the 3 A's. Let's break down what they are. So first up, you've got your anchors. These are the things that keep you grounded, the foundations of a happy life. When you're not grinding away at a 9 to 5, you finally have the bandwidth to pour into your family, your faith, and building healthy routines that really center you. Next up, we have adventure, and this is all about having the freedom to just say yes. Yes to that long road trip you've always dreamed of. Yes to spending your time volunteering for a cause you're passionate about. Yes to all the new experiences you just never had time for before. And finally, there's aspiration. This is so important. It's the idea that retirement isn't where you stop growing. It's where you start a new phase of growth. It's your chance to finally learn that instrument, to study a subject that fascinates you, to really focus on becoming the best version of yourself. All right, for our last big benefit, we're going to bring it all back to the money, because this is about the incredible power you have when you are in the driver's seat of your own finances. See, because you own that big bucket of retirement money, you're the one with your hands on the financial levers. When the market's doing great and your portfolio is up, you can intentionally upgrade your lifestyle a bit, maybe take that big family vacation. But hey, if the market gets choppy, you have the control to dial things back. You are the architect, you're in charge. You're not just sitting back waiting for a check to arrive. So let's wrap this all up. When you look at it this way, the modern retiree isn't just a passenger anymore. No, you are the architect of your own future. I mean, this quote just nails it, doesn't it? Yeah, modern retirement is a do-it-yourself project, and that means more responsibility for sure. But the payoff, the trade-off is a life that has so much more freedom and flexibility than any generation before us could have imagined. At the end of the day, we're talking about a complete redefinition of what retirement even is. It's not about stopping. It's about starting a new chapter where you finally get to reclaim your time, focus on your own growth, and enjoy what it feels like to be truly free. So, the last thing I want to leave you with is this. In this new world, you're the one holding the blueprints. You are the architect of a life that can be longer, fuller, and more amazing than ever before. The only question left is, what are you going to build?